Welcome to r/AskReddit by Reddit replay. What non-sexual thing are you a slut for? Back scratches. I'm a freaking hoe for back scratches. I don't care who is giving them, so long as they don't stop. Turns me into putty every time. My brain just melts. Head pats. Someone playing with my hair. In a perfectly platonic way. Just their fingers on my scalp and running through my hair. It's so relaxing. Natches, although they're arguably sexual. Cuddles, hugs, affection in general, attention and good social contact. All because I never get any of those, basically. I haven't hugged anyone since months and I haven't really ever cuddled in my life. Well, maybe as a little kid, but I'm just a lonely duck in general. Edit, as it'd take quite long to reply to every single comment separately. Thank you for your words, and yes, I'd wish I could hug you too really, but I doubt I'll live anywhere near any of you and stuff. Light, deliberate skin to skin contact. Brush my arm, pat my head, touch my fingertips with yours, kiss my cheek during a hug, etc. Romantic partners and friends are both allowed to do this to me. If you make a habit of doing these things to me, well, looks like you've just acquired yourself a puppy mayo. Strawberries and French fries. The two foods where, if you gave me enough, I just may eat myself to death like a goldfish. Beating someone in a video game by using an unorthodox strategy/build. Accelerating my car with full throttle. Coffee. Being pet and petting people. It's something I love doing in a non-sexual way. Bread. Any type, not fussed. Even cheap nasty white sliced crap can be delightful when toasted and slathered in butter. The things I wouldn't do for warm rosemary focaccia. Or fresh baguette. Or black olive battens. Seeded rolls. Ciabatta. Damn it, I've made myself hungry. Bread week on Bake Off is basically porn. Warmth. My favorite thing in the summer is getting into a hot car because I like the dry heat. I love the heat. I always have a heater in my room, put on full blast. I'll spread my legs open for sushi. The proper use of a semicolon. I just love a good semicolon. Garlic naan. Get inside me, you warm, flat, soft piece of heaven. Bring your friends, I can take you all. Water. I guess you could call me a H2O. Cheap gasoline. Saw gas for 1.89 the other day, nearly creamed my jeans. Unpacking the things you love that you just bought. Dogs. I cannot get enough and just want all of the pup snuggles and cuddles. Nothing makes me happier than when a dog chooses to sit with me and give me attention. Dreams. I love dreaming. I don't care what kind. I just want to wake up and think, man, that was a nice thing dream. Nightmares don't exist for me. Every dream is a joy. Hugs from the right person. Old maps. Oh my god. I love them. Don't know why. I do like history, but I'm definitely not a history buff by any means. But old maps really do it for me. I'd love to get a super old globe and a new old map of somewhere in Europe. Don't even care where. Just something old as duck with some classic bangin' mappy penmanship. Chocolate and cough. Also, presented to you by my barely awake brain at 3 AM. Chocolate cough. School supplies. This sounds weird, but when I see all the new books, paper, pencils, etc. I just love it, and I also love having new school supplies. It's very weird. Back rubs. You start to rub my back, and you can steal my wallet for all I care. Resting/having people rest on me. Not only does it feel really nice and comfortable, but the thought of someone trusting you enough to rest on your shoulder or lap is really endearing to me. Thoughtfulness. I had an ex that brought over straws and coffee creamer once because she noticed I was almost out of both. Years later, it's that kind of thing I remember instead of the ugly parts. Cuddling. This is probably a very common answer, but the very little that I've been cuddled, I found it just gives me so much life. I felt loved, comfortable, refreshed, and so amazing. Head scratches and massages. I will ducking protect you like a gang member if you give me a massage. Hand massages. Had a friend in high school who would do it during class when we got bored, and your hands feel like they don't exist anymore afterwards. It's glorious, especially if you type or write/draw a lot. And I haven't been able to find anybody who is able or willing to do it as well as her. She needed the cram right out of those babies. This is a weird one, but making flags for alternative countries I make up. Peeling the plastic off of new electronic devices. Plugging in a USB on the first try. People enjoying the food that I cook for them. Used bookstores. The smell makes my brain melt. Condiments on my food. If the food doesn't have any flavor, why are you eating it? I'm not the person who puts ketchup on everything. I think that's lazy. Every food has a proper sauce, garnish or flavor to add. And I always add a ton of it. Gummy bears. I can only buy the small packets of them because I always eat them all as fast as I can. I made the mistake of buying a 10-pound bag once. They were gone within 2 days. Making other people laugh. It's such a high. My mom used to call me a laugh whore. I love when I get people to laugh in real life, but I'm just as happy with the laugh emoji on Facebook. I get a special thrill when I put something up on FB and get a laugh from a friend I don't normally hear from. Chester's flamin' hot fries. You know, those hot fries that the Cheetah's company makes. When they raised the price to $2.29, I cried a little in the inside, though I still can eat an entire bag in less than an hour if I wanted to. A well-placed drum solo or drum riff, not the right word, but I can't think of it, and heavy fast guitar. That moment in a movie/show where you want to shout fuck yeah at the screen because everything just comes together perfectly. The portal scene in Avengers Endgame is an amazing example of this. Popcorn, I can smell it from a country away, and I'll be willing to pay anything for a few bags. Full bladder. When I was 15, I got dropped off at home by my friend's parents. My dad wasn't home yet, so I waited on the porch for him to come home to let me in. I really had to pee, so I crossed my legs and started tapping my foot to avoid peeing my pants. My friend was a guy and was really hot. His cologne still lingered in my nose, and between the tapping, the pressure, the cologne, the hot friend, I suddenly had my first orgasm on my front porch, in my cul-de-sac, for anyone to see, moaning loudly, legs twitching, thought I was dying and going to heaven. I didn't know what the duck happened. Then I came back from Mars, started to sit upright again, tried to catch my breath, take stock of what just happened to my body and immediately peed my pants. Getting my pimples and zits popped. Pick at my back in a way that doesn't inflict too much pain and you'll have my undying loyalty. Thanks for watching. If you are new to the channel, subscribe for your daily dose of Reddit. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check out another video. And have an awesome day, you wonderful people.